So I've talked a little bit about this before, but now that like the cast has been revealed, I guess, I'm even more concerned about Avengers Doomsday than I was before, which I didn't think could happen. Like, not only is my favorite villain in all of comic books, which is funny because I did a video talking about Doctor Doom being my favorite villain like 6 or 7 years ago. So I'm nothing if not consistent. I not only is my favorite comic book villain of all time probably going to be humiliated and disgraced again, but it feels like the entire purpose of this upcoming film is nostalgia bait. And it's really weird because it seems like, obviously, if they're doing Secret Wars and we're doing Doctor Doom at the same time, then we're probably going to be adapting the most recent Secret Wars event, written, I think, by Hickman, in 2015, where Doctor Doom gained the powers of the Beyonder, formed a new battle world, and made the multiverse basically duke it out for supremacy. The Ultimate Universe was destroyed. Miles is like the only thing that survived that event from that universe. And like leading up to it, there were like multiversal invaders that the Avengers had to fend off and stuff like that. So it looks like that's what Doomsday is gonna be, like basically the cinematic Earth 616 fending off, I guess, the Fox universe. But I want to talk about that for a second because the Fox verse had its time. It has a finale. X-Men Days of Future Past is a send-off to the Fox X-Men universe. Logan is a nice epilogue. Deadpool was its own thing that had nothing to do with that until, I guess, now. But even then, isn't it kind of strange to announce that, like, Patrick Stewart's coming back, Ian McKellen's coming back, Rebecca Romain's coming back, James Marsden is coming back, but no Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman? Do you not want to put Deadpool and Wolverine in the movie? Not that I necessarily want them there, but if this whole thing's about, it looks like it's going to be about like the Avengers versus X-Men like type of event, which is strange to me because we can't just like start there. You know, in my mind, it's hard to imagine. How do I even say what I'm trying to say? Because like Kevin Feige says that Avengers Doomsday will have a big focus on the following, all fighting Doctor Doom: the Avengers, the Wakandans, Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, and the original X-Men. And you could say, well, that's what Infinity War is about, is the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Wakandans and the Sorcerers fighting Thanos. And that's true, but Thanos was built up to over the course of 6 years. You see his face, you know what he wants to do, you know his plan, you know he's coming. Doctor Doom's name has not been said once, and I know they had to panic shoot a post-credit scene for Fantastic Four. I know that Doctor Doom is going to appear in a post-credit scene for Fantastic Four. But another thing is, Doctor Strange is the only Avenger, you could say, that has met a Fox X-Man. He met Patrick Stewart's Professor X. Another thing I want to point out, Patrick Stewart's Professor X has died 3 times. He was killed in X-Men 3: The Last Stand. He was killed in Logan. And he was killed in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. Do I have to watch this man die a 4th time? What is the... Like, are we bringing them back for the purpose of saying, hey, we own these characters now? Isn't that cool? We can just put them in things. But we already know that because Hugh Jackman's Wolverine came back. And Deadpool 3 is an MCU film. We know that because Patrick Stewart's in Multiverse of Madness. It's like Avengers Doomsday is still in their minds the conclusion of phases 4, 5, and 6, but it's like 4, 5, and 6 have been about something else entirely. A whole other guy who's now just gone, instead of recasting the character who is intrinsically tied to the multiverse, the most easily recastable character in all of fiction. We're just going to do Doctor Doom instead. Am I against doing Doctor Doom? Not at all. I've been saying we should do Doctor Doom since Endgame came out. But you gotta do it right. If you want to do a Fantastic Four film that's not about Doctor Doom, I'm with that. I respect it. I'm all for that, because he's been in every Fantastic Four film ever made. You can do one without him. I'm perfectly fine with that. We can focus on Mole Man, or we could focus on Galactus and Silver Surfer like we are in this upcoming film. That's fine by me. That sounds amazing. It sounds fantastic. But then in the second Fantastic Four movie, you should do Doctor Doom, because Doom and Reed have a rivalry. They have a relationship. But it's already been said that Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars aren't going to focus on that. Which is stupid. That's like half of Doom's character is how much he hates Reed Richards. And we're just none of that matters. None of that matters. We're just gonna do this. No build up. We're just here. We have to introduce Doctor Doom in this movie. You know that the only Avengers movie that introduces its main villain within its own film is Age of Ultron? Age of Ultron! But that's perfectly fine, because Age of Ultron is a self-contained story. It's not trying to be the conclusion of years and years of build-up. It's just the next thing that the Avengers are fighting. This is like, it looks like it's trying to be some sort of like love letter, some sort of send-off to the Foxverse X-Men, but we've already had that. We've already said goodbye to these characters. If you've watched Days of Future Past, if you've watched Logan, you've already said goodbye to these characters. But they're back. They're just back. And none of it matters anymore. That's all we do, guys, is we get 60-year-old men to put on costumes from 20 years ago and see if they still fit. And I'll admit I'm a hypocrite, because the only character that I've been wanting to see again was Cyclops, and I wanted that because he was done so dirty in the original trilogy. But something that happens when you focus so hard on nostalgia is you make it hard for fans to let go. Look at what's happening with Superman right now. People don't even want to let go of Henry Cavill, and he was fired. Like, that whole cinematic universe is gone. We're rebooting. We're getting a new guy, a whole new guy. We're getting a new guy, and they still won't let go of Henry Cavill. Look at what happened when The Amazing Spider-Man came out. People wouldn't let go of Tobey Maguire. When he got rebooted again into the MCU, people still won't let go of Tobey Maguire, and now there's a whole other group of people that won't let go of Andrew Garfield. And when he inevitably gets rebooted again, there will be people that won't let go of Tom Holland. But bringing back the old actors over and over again does not help anybody. It does not help people that can't imagine any other actor as this character to move on. Hugh Jackman is in his 50s. He's in his mid-50s, man. He can't play Wolverine forever. I know there's a joke about him doing it till he's 90, but he can't do it forever. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, I love them both. I really do. They're in their 80s. They can't lead a franchise of X-Men films for the next 10 years. They might not be around. He might not be around, man. Like, and when it comes to like the younger X-Men from the prequel films, I liked Ty Sheridan as Scott Summers. I really liked Nicholas Hoult as Beast. I liked a lot of that prequel cast. James McAvoy was a great Professor X. In my mind, if you want to bring Professor X and Magneto back, just get Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy back. They're probably going to age into the role pretty soon. They're both in their like late 40s. Soon enough, they're gonna look the way that they need to look. Which is funny because like by the time that like Dark Phoenix takes place, the two of them are supposed to be in their 60s, I believe. But none of that really matters too much to what I'm saying. It's just it's really frustrating as somebody who's a huge X-Men fan and is looking forward to seeing a new cast of X-Men. I want to see, you know, a new Wolverine, a new Cyclops, a new Storm, Iceman, Beast, Jean Grey, Jubilee, Gambit. Channing Tatum as Gambit. He was funny, and he served his purpose in Deadpool and Wolverine. I do not want him as the mainline Gambit, though. Like, I think there's a reason that movie never got made, you know? And it's also funny because, like, if you look at certain actors and their reactions to being in the movie, they're like, oh, okay. It seems like they didn't even know until like they saw a tweet about it. You've got actors like Florence Pugh saying that they haven't even got a script for it. Did you know that they're shooting the movie right now? And there's actors who are in the film that don't have the script? And I've already seen people be like, well, that's what they did with Infinity War. No, that's not the same. The thing is that nobody in Infinity War, except I believe Robert Downey Jr., got the full script. Most actors in that movie only got the portion of the script that involved their character, because they wanted it to be a surprise for just about everybody when the movie was ready. There's a difference between wanting a surprise for the audience and the actors alike, and just not having anything to give the actors because you're not done writing it yet. It's still being written. I saw an update that it's still being written despite the fact that it's filming. Is that not insane? Does that not stress you out a little bit? It stresses me out, that's for sure. And I don't know what to do or what to say, because I feel like an insane man. I feel like a crazy person. And maybe I am. Maybe I am crazy for caring so much. But it's hard to even, like, guess what this movie is. You know, for Infinity War, we pretty much knew that Thanos was going to collect the Infinity Stones. Like, that's what it's about. From the moment they put the Mind Stone in Vision's head, you could guess that he was going to rip it out, and that's exactly what happened. But you can't even guess what this movie is about. Is Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom really that interested in the Fox X-Men universe? If we're doing Doctor Doom, and we're doing the multiverse, and we're doing the Fox universe, as much as I hate to say it, why not just get back the guy that played Doom in the old movies? I can't even remember his name right now for some reason. That's unfortunate. But it's like, if we're going, like, at least somebody that, like, the audience has seen as Doom before. If we're doing nostalgia, just do it, man. Like, why are we half in, half out? I don't understand a single decision behind this movie. And then the fact that Doomsday is this huge multiversal thing, isn't that what Secret Wars should be? Who's going to be in Secret Wars? Are you going to get Wesley Snipes to come back again? Are you going to call up Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield again? Are you going to call up Michael Chiklis? Is Chris Evans going to play Johnny Storm again? I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm so confused all the time. Everything. And take it from somebody, like, if you were there at the very beginning of the channel, you know how big of a fan I was of the MCU. But I'm at a point now where I just don't understand anything. You've got people out here talking about, man, imagine Spider-Man's reaction when he sees, you know, Robert Downey Jr.'s face under the Doctor Doom mask. Nigga, Spider-Man? I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man and Doctor Doom's relationship. I care about Reed Richards and Doctor Doom's relationship. Spider-Man gets on Doctor Doom's nerves sometimes, and that's like it. But we don't even have a Spider-Man who's like... We don't even have a Spider-Man like that. We don't even have a Spider-Man like that. It's, man, and I don't want to seem like just a Debbie Downer, but I'm sure that's what I come across as right now. But I can't be the only person who's, like, deeply disturbed by what's going on right now. It's so odd to me. It's so odd, and I don't understand it, like, at all. Well, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. What MCU movie are you looking forward to the most that's coming down the pipeline? Is it Fantastic Four? Is it Thunderbolts? Is it Doomsday? Secret Wars? Is it Spider-Man Brand New Day? I think that's all we have. I don't think that there's anything after Secret Wars that's been confirmed, right? Other than, like, I think a Thor 5 is coming. Wait a second. You know what I just realized? There's no Guardians of the Galaxy in this movie. No Peter Quill, despite him living on Earth now. What? God. Whatever. Whatever. I gotta get out of here before I go crazy. I'll see you later.